In this series of tutorials, I'll be making this character right here in Blender 2.8, I believe. The first, you could sort of say, half of the series will involve the head, while the second half will involve the body. The head's part of the series will involve, facial features, the eyes, the ears, the mouth, the nose, the hair, the piercings, just anything here, yeah, will involve that part of the series. And then the second part will involve the body and the clothes. So that would mean that if you fancy watching about how to actually make a face, how to do the hair on it, because you've already got a body with clothes or something, there you go, you know how. And then if you want to watch the full thing, well then you can as well. I mean, you got some. I don't even have the music in the background. That's a grimace. Well, anyway, this. I'm actually recording it in OBS, and it might be a bit of a mank mic, but I am getting a better one. Alright, well to start off, I mean, you don't really need to do the neck either, because there's a big collar. So what we actually need to do is actually focus on the head. Now, you only actually need to do half a mesh, because you can just mirror onto one side, and that's exactly what I've done here. You can hide the effect of a modifier by clicking the screen. There you can actually look inside, and you can actually select it from the inside. It's not like just because it's hidden, you can't select it. You can. In fact, you can. I'm pretty sure you can actually do it like that. Yeah, but it gets in the way, so it's actually better just to do that. So as you can see, it is mirrored. Some of you might make the mistake of not pressing this merge, as I believe that isn't actually clicked when it is. Well, I mean, it might not, it might be. Who knows? It's your computer, it's your settings after all. Then, okay, where do we start off from then? So basically, you can download, as I'm pretty sure I just said, from online. So you've already got the mesh. What do we do? You might have a little bit messy. I'll make a tutorial sometime on how to make it nice and clean looking. Because sometimes you might have something like sticking out. I've got proportional editing on, but you might have something like sticking out, not because it's sticking out like that, because then you could just smooth it out, but because you might have like some crazy like some shape like this, and it's terrible for your topology. What topology is just the shape, like where the vertices are going. Like here, you can press Shift V to actually move things along like that, along an edge. Not just move it up or down, but like straight up move it along an edge, as you can see there. So basically the way I'm going to structure these videos is basically time lapses, where I'll have music in the background. If I'm ever actually going to have something important, then like some actual part where you need to pay attention, I'll slow it down, and that's when you know. Otherwise, you might as well just be listening in. And when I'm not talking, well then you know that eat your breakfast, you know what I mean? And you could just do something else in the meantime. Alright, well, now that we're actually doing just the head, as a guy, ooh, big tits, right? So you can get distracted, like you don't really wanna, you're not working down here, it's just extra. So if you want, you can do a bit of an Anne Boleyn. And literally, boom, gone. What I did was actually press Control, and then you just, you right click, and you can just drag around and create a shape. Once you let go, it selects. There's a way of box selecting. Am I bad? I think I am. Anyway, but you can press H. You can also press Alt, and then that will select the ring. You can press Control Z to go back, but you can also press Alt Shift. And what the Shift means is basically and also this. You can press C to group select, well, as mentioned in previous videos. But I guess when I'm going to have hundreds of videos, I guess every little helps, I need to mention. So you can press H, which will hide it. Yeah? And now you've just got the head, you can focus on just the head. But if you do actually want to bring back, even if you've done like 10 different other moves, you know, or more, hundreds of different moves, and you just want to bring back because you want to work on the body now, press Alt H and it will bring it back, no matter what. Sometimes it can bring back something that you actually still want to be hidden, but then you would just select that and just hide it again. Oh, okay. I'll continue editing the face until I'm happy with it. In the next episode, I'll show you, well, the face that I'm happy with, and we're going to do the eyes. Thank you for watching. Do feel free to comment your opinions and questions down below. I'll have a link to a model that you can download. In fact, you could even ask me for a file, which I can actually send you, of the model that I have at the moment. Thank you for watching. Do feel free to subscribe.